Everyone, I'm here to bring you a video on Celsius. I want to run through some technical analysis and also talk about why this is such an interesting cryptocurrency and how you can earn basically free money, free crypto by just holding your money in Celsius. So guys, if you like the sound of that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. We will be doing cryptocurrency news and technical analysis all throughout this bull run, so make sure you stay tuned. Now guys, before I run through some technical analysis with the coin itself, I kind of want to talk about what it is and why you can earn money off it. So Celsius is basically a an interest and loan platform for cryptocurrency, where you can stake your cryptocurrency with an open-ended time frame and earn interest on your cryptocurrency. They also do loans and all that good stuff. So you can see here, these are their kind of interest rates for different cryptos. You know, I'm staking my synthetics and Matic network on Celsius. They offer a 16% staking rate. That is APY, so yearly interest. That is crazy. We do have a link down in the description to join Celsius, but I don't think it works, to be honest. Just join, guys. Like, honestly, if you don't care. So like the biggest con with this thing is that so your crypto is technically in the control of Celsius, but it's the same thing if you hold it on an exchange. So if you don't have a problem with that, and if you're a long-term investor such as myself, and you're just holding your crypto anyways, why not stake it on something like Celsius? It doesn't have to be Celsius. There's like BlockFi out there. I mean, crypto.com offers staking as well. So there's a lot of different places where you could do staking. Ooh, I think I'm gonna leave. No, you know what? Join our Discord, guys. In our resources section, we have a link to a website where you can check out like all the different kinds of interest rates you can earn on your crypto. Bottom line is, give it a shot, you know, a look, guys. Do more research or whatever, but you can earn crazy yearly interest rates on different cryptos, literally just by holding it. It's great because it doesn't have like a lockup period. As well, there's like different rates in which you can earn and get discounts on loans, depending on how many CEL token you hold. So that's where the CEL token, Celsius token, actually comes into play. The more you hold, the better rates you get on loans and rewards. And I believe when paying back loans, you have to pay back in CEL, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, down in the description below. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I always reply and read your comments and stuff. So that's basically how it works, guys. It's a great opportunity. If you're holding crypto for the long term, you might as well earn some interest rate off it. It doesn't have to be off Celsius. Use whatever you want. But I mean, you know, if you don't mind holding your money on an exchange, then, you know, consider something like Celsius. Now, to move on to the TA, because guys, the CEL token itself is a very interesting coin because it's been doing absolutely insane over the last few weeks and months here. Yeah, it's done a 1600% jump in the last 100 days or so, right? And we're just in the beginning stages of this bull run, in my opinion. So as more people flood into the space, I don't think we've nearly seen the beginning of people flooding into the space. I think something like Celsius that offers high interest rates could be very appealing for a lot of people getting in. So I think it's definitely worth a look. Now, to break down some TA, just to start off, guys, you know, we had a massive run up here. We may be potentially done retracing. We hit the 382 retracement. Something very important to note right off the bat, something that we're seeing in a lot of cryptos right now, very macro descending triangle here, very macro. I mean, I think I could even draw more of a micro one, something like that, but I believe this macro one is more valid. And so we're likely to have a big movement with this coin within the next week here. Okay, within the next week, we can expect a big movement. A few very interesting things to note off the bat. We're range bound between our EMAs. The 100 EMA on the 6 hours acting as support, and the 50 and 20 EMA on the 6 hours acting as resistance. We're seeing this a lot across the market. I'm seeing this a lot across the market, where we're finding support on our 100 EMAs on the 6 hour, and the 20 and 50 are kind of acting as resistance. So I personally think until we break out either above these or below the 100, we really don't know where we're going to go. I think we're likely to just trend sideways here until we either break above or break below. And then once we do that, we also have this macro triangle here. So we're just kind of range bound within this area. I also drew kind of this very macro pitchfork. Pitchforks can be kind of tricky to understand where to place them. I wanted to take like a very macro trend, and I placed mine here I believe this is valid because we had this run up and we went back down to test it with this wick down here. So I do think that this is a valid placement of my pitchfork for like a very macro trend. You let me know down in the comments if you disagree with me, if you think I shouldn't place it there, like there's an argument it should be placed here or something, but I kind of wanted to get like the very macro trend, right? So another thing as well, something that could help us out, possibly decide what way we could break out, if indeed this pitchfork is valid. If we maintain above this blue pitchfork, then you could say, oh, okay, this is leaning more bullish, and we might break out bullishly now. But if we break below this, break below the 100 EMA, especially, we'll be like, oh, okay, then this has a higher than not chance of breaking down. So let's say we do break down. I drew a few very important support areas for Celsius, the CEL token. Obviously, the 430, the bottom of our price action here. We can see where price reacted off these levels earlier, before the 430 was resistance, acted as support here, support here, support here. So the 430 is clearly a critical level for support if Celsius is indeed to maintain bullish in the long term, in the mid to long term. As well, right below us here, we have the 200 EMA on the 6 hour right under the $4. So I think kind of $4 to kind of 380 is also going to act as support if we start to break down from this descending triangle. I think we'd likely find at least temporary support there. And as well, I drew another level, I think $3.50 makes a lot of sense. Price was reacting off there. And then aside from 350, 330, 310. So let's say we do break down, I would expect at the very least finding temporary support at these regions I'm mentioning, and then I think the $2.50 to kind of 220 is like major support. If we start to break down below this, then that is extremely bad news, bears. That is very no bueno. So many interesting things happening in crypto land right now, guys, with a new American administration coming in soon. There's a lot of regulations that could be changed, or a lot of potential regulatory implications for crypto. There's some stuff with XRP happening in the SEC, some potential stablecoin lawsuits. So a lot of that will be hashed out and really more clear within the next few weeks. So again, make sure you stay tuned to this channel, guys. So these are kind of the support levels if we indeed do break down. If we break up, I think we're likely to trend kind of within this pitchfork and find resistance if we break up from this thing, kind of at like the $5.50, $5.40. You can see like kind of these lows here where price reacted off of. As well, what are we listening to? Jesus Christ, I thought I had some music on. Hold on, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is the 6 hour. Okay, so a few interesting things is market side for momentum waves looks like it wants to go up, although the money flow is really looks like it could go. Yeah, it's in the red. But MACD on the 6 hour looks like it wants to go up. Stochastic really looks like it wants to go up. RSI is very unsure. It's in a very neutral place right now. You see all the sideways price action after a downtrend. This is telling me the relative strength is very uncertain. Let's take a look at the hourly. Now, the reason why I didn't start off with kind of our indicators in the first place, or at least earlier, is because I do think we're near an apex, and although our indicators could give us help us out and decide where we're gonna like trend next within this apex, I really just think we're kind of range bound between these areas I mentioned in the beginning of the video, like our EMAs, and then aside from that, kind of like this macro descending triangle. So, until we break out from here in these EMAs, we really don't know kind of macro direction for sure. Now, looking at the short term, like the 1 hour here, just based off market side for momentum waves bullishly diverging, money flow on the way up, VWAP. Yeah, VWAP seems like it wants to go up there. MACD, not telling me a whole lot, very indecisive, very indeterminate, although it does have room to go up. Stochastic making a lower high, wants to go down. Yeah, I'm not seeing a confluence of reasons. So the 1 hour indicators aren't telling me a whole lot. For me to be more confident in direction, I want all of my indicators looking pointing in the same direction. I want a confluence of reasons in order to try to understand where things could go. Now let's see if we zoom. Let's go on like a lower time frame here on the hourly. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. So see on the hourly, we're above. Price is below all our EMAs, so all those EMAs are going to act as resistance as well. Looking at like this downtrend here, a lot of volume being sold there, that's going to act as a resistance. Yeah, let's look at what time. This is the 1 hour. This is the this stochastic. Yeah, RSI. I think this is going to go down, guys, in the very short term. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we fall back down and make maybe like a higher low. Like, if you see how we're kind of like trending up here, what I think's happening, because the stochastic wants to go down, RSI wants to go down, what I think's going to happen in like the very short term here. Why can't I find my drawing tool? You guys are dope for sticking with me, by the way. I think we're going to go down here, kind of make like another leg up, kind of like that. Because we're kind of in the short term in kind of like this wedge. So, oh, this is very interesting. So we're kind of in like this very micro short-term wedge, and then likely to see a breakout soon. So we're going to decide within the, I would say, the next day, whether we fall down to the 430, retest this as support, or maybe fall through, or we break out and retest resistance here. A lot of interesting stuff going on. So kind of the way I would play this, let's say I was looking to trade this, just for example. By the way, I don't recommend trading unless you know what you're doing. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Ooh, this broke down from our EMAs. Okay. I don't mind it making this a little bit of a longer video. If you guys wanna leave, you know, please like, subscribe, comment, share before you leave, because it's gonna be a little bit of a longer video. I want to do some TA. Kind of want to like run through this as if I was gonna trade this. So we broke down from our EMAs. Okay. And then I kind of want to see. Okay, so we could potentially find support soon here. Again, price reacting off that level, a lot of volume right there. So we might find some support here. Look at the 5-minute going down, going down. Ooh, okay. I bet you if I look at the 1 minute, the stochastic's gonna look good. Ooh, and it looks good. Okay, I might even just long this if I was trading this as a trade. I'm just running. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I just kind of want to run through like my thought process here of like, let's say I were trading. So I would kind of, if I was like looking to like scalp this, just a quick scalp. I want the stochastic to have a bullish crossover. RSI is already in the oversold. I want the MACD ticking up, and I want the momentum waves to give me a bullish sign as well. I want to see a spike in our in volume here. If indeed we test this red line and kind of close above it, this could be a very interesting potential, like very short-term scalp. I mean, nah, like I wonder if it would even be worthwhile. We could have like a 1% move up to retest our EMAs here. So like what I would do if I was trading is I would see if we can like close above this red line. Like you see how we went down before and then we had like this green candle closing above. I would wait to see if something similar happens. Like if we can get that green candle here, if the stochastic RSI look nice, if the MACD's ticking up, and also if the you know, market cipher, the more confluence of reasons you can get for a trade, the better. And then I'll kind of ride that up to like here basically, and that would be like a little, let's say I enter here for example, right? It could be like a 0.9% move, especially if I'm trading leverage. 0.9% could be a couple of percent. That's all you need, right? So that's kind of how I would day trade this, guys. I'm not recommending you day trade. Day trading is extremely risky if you don't know what you're doing. Even just placing orders can be very tricky, guys. Like it's important you become familiar with like you know, putting in orders and all that good stuff. Now this video I'm sure has gone on for quite a long time. I mean, I'm putting on songs on repeat at this point. So guys, before I wrap up here, I just wanted to say, you know, Celsius is I've been talking for so long. Jesus, Celsius is a very interesting token, guys. You can earn Celsius. Like, let's say you had some Bitcoin and some Ethereum, some chainlink, whatever. You could throw it on Celsius, earn that in Celsius, and get a free cryptocurrency. You know, get free CEL token, and maybe one day earn that at a higher rate. Like that's what I'm doing. So with Matic and Synthetics, I'm earning those cryptos, but I have a few others in my Celsius wallet, and with those I'm earning Celsius. So I'm essentially earning free Celsius tokens, and I think Celsius has, excuse me, a good chance of doing very well long term. So I kind of want to make that video letting you guys know about that. And yeah, you know, I think I've dragged this on long enough. If you guys have made it this far, you're real troopers. I appreciate the hell out of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Check out our Twitter. Check out our Referral store. Give us a follow on Referral. Consider purchasing an NFT to support the channel. We're gonna be putting out like actual like more NFTs here soon. We're creating GIFs for them. A lot of plans up ahead in the future. In fact, we created a podcast. We will be putting out non-shitty content on our podcast channel very soon. Links for all that will be on the channel, Discord, description, all that, guys. Thanks. That's it for now. Take care.